Hey there YouTube, Bill Keneally here, and in this video I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about the 18th century hunting pouch and horn. So these bags and horns were used to carry all that was necessary to load, fire, and maintain your flintlock rifle, smoothbore, or pistol. So, a little bit first about my bag and horn. My horn here is made out of a cow horn, and this horn itself will hold probably a little less than a half a pound of powder. So it's a little bit on the small to medium size of horns, but I like this horn because it fits around my body nice, and it matches, I guess, the contour of my side, and it's just a snug fit because, as you guys will later find out, I do not like having my bag and horn flap around. One thing I do prefer to have on my strap is I like to have buckles. It's important for me to have a buckle on my strap because let's say in the winter time I'm wearing bulkier clothing and I put my bag and horn on, it's going to feel too tight because I have the straps sized for lighter clothing. So all I got to do is just undo the buckle a little bit, and then it'll compensate for the bulkier clothing, as well as vice versa. In the summertime, I might want to cinch up my straps a little tighter so my bag and horn, they fit right up underneath my arms, so I could run around at reenactments or at shooting competitions or just run around hunting in the woods. So this horn itself, though, it has a little bit of artificial patina to it. Has a fake rawhide repair on it, and I have a little bit of scrimshaw on the horns, some folk art. I don't know if you could see, I have my initials BK carved on the other side. And then the horn itself is just attached with the leather strap, and I have it stitched on here, and it just has a plain wood stopper. Just a very generic horn, nothing too special, nothing too fancy on it. The bag itself too is also pretty generic. The only ornamentation I really have on this thing is just a little bit of fringe on the front. And actually the fringe looks pretty elaborate, but it's just quite simple. Just cut pieces of leather and then stitch them on in rows, as you can see here. And again, the bag has a special buckle on it. And what I also like to keep in this bag here is, first off, tucked away inside of the bag when I'm not using them, is my powder measure and vent pick. This is just a typical antler powder measure and a hand-forged vent pick. You can make these vent picks out of length of wire, or you could hand forge them like what I did out of an old nail. And this powder measure has a little bit of design on it, a little bit of folk art. And I like to just keep them tucked inside my bag when I'm not loading, so it doesn't just flop around. But they are attached up to the buckle up here on just a brain tan leather thong. So first off, side of this bag, here in this tin, this tin could also be used for making char cloth, because there's a hole in the center. But I'll do a video separate on that, on how to make char cloth. As soon as I can open this tin one-handed. I'm sorry, YouTube. Here it is. And then here I just keep my shooting patches. Just a mix of pre-lubed and just unlubed, plain 10,000s shooting patches. I'll do a video on how to load my muzzleloading rifle too. But yeah, I just keep a variety of patches in here. Also, what I keep in here, in this little bag that's tied tight with a piece of brain tan cord, is I have all of my cleaning accoutrements and loading jags and everything necessary here to maintain my firearm. So first off, I have just some extra cleaning patches here. I have a bore brush. This is used to, I use this too before I pour my water down before I clean my barrel. I just agitate some of the black powder, get it all loose so that all the fouling's nice and loose to be dissolved by the water. So this is a modern turn screw here. I'm in the process of, I'm probably going to make a more historically accurate one myself, but for some reason I can't part with this. I've had this for a number of years and it works perfect on every single screw on my flintlock, and I just like it, and it's small and I get good leverage to the get good torque with this handle on it, and it's my little historical inaccuracy secret that I have. I also have just your typical cleaning jag here. You can also screw this on the tip of your gun and use it for loading too, but I preferred, I only just use this for cleaning. A patch puller. I believe I could also use this as a toe worm, but I'm in the process of actually making one of those tapered spring toe worms. I'm going to be making one myself at work pretty soon. But this is just used to pull patches out in case you get one stuck in your bore. I probably have about a half a dozen extra flints in this bag too, in case the flints I have wear out, and they will wear out eventually. This here is a fouling scraper. So I don't know if you could see on the very tip of this loading jag if the camera will focus. Or cleaning jag, I'm sorry. It has a little bit of a has a little bit of an indent in it, a little bit of a recess. So when you're cleaning out your gun, you'll leave a little bit of powder up at the end of your breech. So I use this once I'm finished. I scrape off the end of the breech all the excess powder that's still built up down there that this piece has not gotten. And last but not least, I have a ball puller. This is used in case you got one of your round balls stuck on in the inside of your barrel and you can't blow it out. So this has come in handy on a number of occasions, actually. So besides more flints I have in here, that's all I keep in this little bag. And also, inside of my bag, I have a little oil can. This is just used for extra gun oil that I keep. And yeah, that's that. Finally, at the very bottom of my bag, I have just a number of round balls floating around on the inside. The one accoutrement I am looking to get is a bag mold for my 40 caliber rifle. I have a little ladle that'll work, but I'm in the process of getting a bag mold as well. So this is all that I carry in my shooting pouch. If anyone has any questions, please leave me a comment and I will try to get back and answer them. Thank you very much, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.